we have a special guest here with us. I'm going to let Yaron do the introductions.
Yes. So, tonight we have a special guest. It is our web developer, Gary Waller.
I had a dream, young Martin the King. Learned the power of minds, I ain't worried about a thing. Visualizing my life.
So we just wanted to introduce everybody to you to everybody, and ask you a few questions, get you involved, get them involved, and yeah.
Great stuff, okay.
Yeah, so nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, just some general questions. This is going to go on our Jerusalem Hub, our Jhub interviews piece, which is the new segment we just started putting up. So, Shalom, you are Mr.
All right, my first question. First of all, welcome to the team.
Hey.
We're very happy to have you.
Thank you.
So just so people know about you and so that we get to know you better, where are you originally from?
From London, England. Been in Jerusalem just over 2 years. Did the usual route of Urban at Sion. Had a stint in Tel Aviv where I took a coding boot camp with Elevation Academy. Very good guys there, good for you. Nice. And then landed a job back in Jerusalem. 3 weeks ago, got married.
Mazal
tov. Thank you. And now looking for the next challenge to become a full-fledged web developer. Great.
So you're a web developer, and now you're looking to gain a little more traction, a little more experience, so you can become a full.
That's right.
Full stack.
Full stack.
Did I say that right? Full stack.
Yeah, full stack. Right.
Yeah.
Now who knows what full stack means?
So just a few questions for us and for the people who are listening as well.
Yeah.
I remember he touched up on it, and I'd like to see it for myself. Why Jhub? Why Jerusalem Hub?
Right, yeah, exactly. So I think I originally saw the post on Django, which is a great resource for English speakers in Jerusalem.
Definitely.
I was looking for junior roles to, like I say, expand my charisma experience and portfolio and everything. So I got in touch with Yaron and we had a quick chat, what you guys are doing, everything in there. I think it was Hillel.
Right, it's not the Hill. Yeah.
And then I went back and saw, I think at that point you had done 3 podcasts. Mm-hmm. So just checked you guys out, and then I was really feeling the energy and buzz and passion of what you guys are trying to achieve. So I thought this is an excellent opportunity to, jump on board, maybe add to the passion as much as I can. I see the, bouncing ideas and I don't know, even poking fun at each other and everything. Yeah, so it's a really good thing, as well as
I'm very good at poking fun.
Yeah,
that's my.
That's just ignore them and then move on with life.
That's actually his role. He doesn't do anything else but poke fun.
Poke fun. So that was the initial kind of interest. Was your podcast content. So I got a flavour of what you guys are trying to achieve, and then I think after your Our Crowd Summit, you made some big connections, and lots of projects started seeming really exciting. So, however I can jump on board, and I guess Aaron is going to be my go-to guy for any questions. But so I was happy professionally and personally to be with the hub.
Awesome. Thank you. That's a better description. I wouldn't have asked for anything better. That was perfect.
Described us better than we described ourselves.
Pretty much. Just out of curiosity, this is a very broad question.
Sure.
But this is part of what we do in the podcast as well as for ourselves. I'm just curious, someone like you, who's been in London, who's from London, moved to Israel, just got married, is looking to find a career and all that stuff. What keeps you motivated to keep moving?
Oh wow! So now I'm not just worrying about myself; I'm worrying 2. And,
you're worrying about another
please
person.
God, in the future, lots more. But so really, the motivation now is I gotta, build what I need to build for a family. Mm-hmm. The attraction for me for web development was obviously Israel, really high
tech
orientated, lots of opportunities, lots of investment coming in. Also, speaking English is an advantage. A lot of industries, maybe you need high-level Hebrew and everything.
Right.
This moment.
And also, it's just cool. It's like a nice, it's professional but flexible, and you've got a lot of fun characters in the industry.
Yeah.
So, it was just catching that buzz. If maybe
You just saw the opportunity. You're like, you know what? This is a place that I can go where I know that I'll be able to make
exactly,
something. Okay.
exactly. Like if anyone's ever maybe traveled backpacked or anything, it's
Yeah.
you go to the country, but it's the what's not said. It's all the unsayable things, the culture, the who you meet along the way.
Right.
Of course.
This really adds to the thing. So you could say, I went to this country, but then what did you do? What did you experience?
Mm-hmm.
It was that in Israel, in web development specifically. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
No, it's perfect ambition. So lastly, this other question that we have for you, what are, I mean, you kind of touched up on it a little bit, but what's the end game for you? Like, what's the dream? What are your goals? What do you
Right,
want to, where do you see yourself, in other words?
You got big goals, you try and break them down.
Yeah.
For me, the first thing I want to achieve is to, from start to finish, build a full-fledged website or mobile app or something like this. I've done smaller projects and adapted things from other people, but never seen anything from start to finish. So that's just a goal I want to achieve. So if a client of yours says, this is what I want to come up with, we've got this, this idea, so to sit with them through the design process, the building process, do that professionally, not just copying a kind of a YouTube how-to guide or anything.
Right.
I guess that's how it's done professionally, maybe.
That's how you start.
Well, no, it's
Yeah.
perfect. And I'm hoping that we can get you some of those things to get started.
Exactly. So that's goal number one. Number two would be a portfolio of these things. So say 5, 10 web apps, mobile apps. I remember from one of the podcasts you've done an Alexa skill. So it'd be great to find out what that's about and how to do that.
Oh, okay.
He's been listening.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so that'll be the next stage, is get a nice array, use different maybe languages. I'm only comfortable with HTML, CSS, JavaScript right now, so branching into all the other aspects of web development. And then when I get to that stage, then if maybe I'm with you guys and we're, attracting that much attention, people are just coming to us with really cool ideas and jumping on the kind of cooler aspect and, more interesting projects.
Right.
And obviously, making some money along the way.
Absolutely.
And the sound busy noisemaker.
What's actually happening upstairs?
Yeah, I think he's working out.
Okay, right.
I hope he's working out.
There's kids watching.
Yeah.
All right.
But so basically, just to gather, so you're an exciting new team member. You're here to amp it up, bring to the passion, as well as build your skills in order to procure a brighter future.
Sure, that's better than I said it.
Well, there you go. That's what we're all
That's
about.
why I'm sitting in this chair.
Very nice.
In any sense, thank you for joining us. That was awesome. This is team member number 5. If
Number 5, wow.
Do you guys any? Oh, yeah, we have a chief editor now.
Oh yeah.
Jhub.
You forgot.
He's like, I'm not so sure about that.
Anyways, is there anything you'd like to add? Anything you just want to put in?
Yeah, so maybe I'll just I don't know what's happening this week. What's been the big breakthrough or anything for Jhub?
That's actually what we're going to be discussing in our.
Right. So. Okay,
It's on the docket.
Right. Okay.
It's on the docket.
And so you're 3 months in. It's still lively and buzzing.
Very much so. There's a lot of really cool things happening on the background, but there's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of exciting.
Okay,
things.
so what does success look like for you in the next 3 months?
In the next 3 months for us?
I love that we're going to interview now. That's great.
Yeah,
we're
I like it.
In a goal aspect or in a realistic aspect?
Personal goals and Jhub goals.
In the next 3 months, I want to be on an island sipping Mai Tais while someone's working for me. No, but truthfully, I would say that in the next 3 months, our goal would be to close a few deals because we have some in the works. I would say they would be to have a few marketing contracts. It would be to we're in the process of building our network as well as building our our client base. So we're in the process of helping a few people build some businesses. We're in the process of talking to people for marketing stuff. So just to get that stuff up and running, as well as finding ways to make a secondary revenue and
Also, our own company branding. We're just trying to expand that.
So I
Make
would
that
say in the next 3 months,
Not to
I
do.
think these next 3 months are going to be pretty big.
Plus, we also have
pivotal.
a couple of secret projects that we're working
Oh,
on.
wow.
But you know what's cool is actually we have a phase plan. A phase plan meaning it's kind of like whatever. It's kind of like a business plan, but it kind of follows a ladder of where we started from step A, and then we wrote it out in the beginning, like the first 2 weeks that we started, and we wanted to see how it's going to look from day one into day 2 years later.
Yep.
We wrote down our goals, we wrote down what's going to need to go down, and honestly, we haven't really looked at it since until about 4 or 5 days ago.
Right.
And I opened up that document and I'm just reading through it. I think Aaron sent me what's going on with this thing, and I opened up this document, looking at it, and I realized we had a tag for ourselves to reach a certain place by the end of 6 months, and we had reached that place after 3 months. So we're actually ahead of schedule on what we were intending to do, which is super exciting for us and exciting for anybody who's getting involved, whether that be you or anybody that's watching.
So to best answer that question,
Right.
honestly, is just to keep moving forward and keep pushing past those barriers.
Yeah.
Because this has been a huge learning experience, and it's going to continue to be, and we're going to continue to we're going to continue to fail in order to succeed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what it is, and things are awesome. In any sense, thanks for joining us.
Cool. All right.
I think so.
We look forward to having you in the future as maybe a guest for a full-time podcast.
Sure.
But we really appreciate you taking the time to come over.
If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe, support us, like, share, and subscribe, and you'll get more of our content, whether you like it or not.